Anyone that personally knows me is probably going to be a little horrified at the fact that I'm having these thoughts today because of the fact of where I was yesterday compared to where I am today. But again, this is why I am documenting this, because it's proof that grief is not linear. And when you are divorced very suddenly without any communication, I mean, it's only to be expected that you're going to have a lot of feelings to work through. I just feel pissed off today. To put it quite literally, I'm just angry. I just feel like there's so much going on in my head. There's someone right here on my shoulder telling me, anyone that doesn't want to be with you, don't beg them to stay. You're worth more than that. If someone values you, they're going to see what you're worth. And then they're also saying, look at all the things you put each other through. More him than me, honestly. But look at all the things you put each other through. It's not worth it. Move on. Then this side is a little stronger today, and it's telling me, that I feel like he doesn't even feel the same way, or he probably wouldn't have left, but I truly feel like we had so much in common, and I'm afraid that I'm never going to find someone that has that much in common with me again. And I think it's just sad how relationships change. We were so in love when we were younger, and I just wish that he had given it the chance to see if we could get back there.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you are all doing well. So on today's episode, we are going to be revisiting this woman who put up another video. So just a quick recap, guys. This woman seemingly got divorced by her childhood sweetheart. He just up and left her, apparently, with no communication, which we're going to talk about that soon. Okay, but this is a girl who is going ahead and documenting her divorce journey, on the internet. Now, what better way, guys, of course, to, deal with problems than to post them on TikTok? But hey, who am I to judge? So, guys, without further ado, let's just jump right into this clip here. Guys, don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. And also, don't forget to come and join us over on Locals. Guys, Locals is totally free to join. If, YouTube isn't your cup of tea, isn't your thing, I don't blame you. Make sure that you come and join us over there. But without further ado, let's take a listen to what this woman has to say.
Anyone that personally knows me is probably going to be a little horrified at the fact that I'm having these thoughts today because of the fact of where I was yesterday compared to where I am today. But again, this is why I am documenting this, because it's proof that grief is not linear.
No. That's not the reason you're documenting this. The reason why you're documenting this is so that you can save face to your family and your friends, and also to, get validated by random strangers on the internet. Nobody documents anything to prove that grief is not linear. Think about that for a second, guys. How little sense that makes. This woman is posting her videos online so that she can garner sympathy. Okay, so that she can have her friends and family look at these videos and go, oh, maybe she's really struggling. Maybe she wasn't the bad person in the situation. Let's keep going.
And when you are divorced very suddenly without any communication, I mean, it's only to be expected that you're going to have a lot of feelings to work through.
Okay, so let's talk about this, guys. Let's ask the question. Why would a man suddenly divorce a woman with no communication? You know what the first thing that comes to my mind is? Infidelity. Okay, and guys, after reviewing the last video, my hypothesis is that she cheated on the guy. Why? Because he divorced her suddenly. Because she goes on this crap about how we've hurt each other, but refuses to elaborate why. She doesn't call out him cheating on her directly, so she doesn't bring up any bad thing that the dude did. right? It's just like, oh, my relationship ended and I just have no idea why. You can bet your backside, guys, that if the man cheated, we would be hearing about it. But of course, like, we have to just make it out as though, yeah, my husband, my childhood sweetheart, he just divorced me for no reason with no communication. The reason why dudes do this is typically because they discover something you did, like infidelity. Okay, dudes don't, and this is what I said the other day, guys. I've actually said this on a few episodes recently where, like, guys typically don't leave marriages. It's the women, statistically, who are leaving them. If a man leaves a marriage, it is because the woman forced him to. It is because she did some terrible behavior that he had to go, yep, look, I can't stay in this. It's never going to work. She caused irreparable damage to the relationship. Let's keep going.
I just feel pissed off today. To put it quite literally, I'm just angry. I just feel like there's so much going on in my head. There's like someone right here on my shoulder telling me, anyone that doesn't want to be with you, don't beg them to stay. You're worth more than that.
Man, every single video where a woman goes through a relationship breakup or a divorce or something like that, it always comes back to, I need to know my worth. Notice how it's never like, I did something wrong, I did something incorrect, I pulled some bad behavior. None of that. It's all, I deserve better, or I know my worth, because that's what society brainwashes these women to believe, guys. You can have clinically insane women out here thinking that they are the prize, that men should chase them and men should understand their worth. Like, guys, I have so many videos up on this channel where you have single mothers, for example, over the age of 30, trying to say, oh, I know my worth, so I deserve a dude of this caliber, when they objectively don't. It's really incredibly weird to me.
If someone values you, they're going to see what you're worth. And then they're all saying, look at all the things you put each other through. More him than me, honestly. But look at all the things you put each other through.
Guys, this is just speculation, but here's what I think. I think that this woman thought that she was being cheated on, so she decided to cheat with another dude. Or she cheated with a guy and then backwards rationalized the behavior and said, well, look how poorly you treat me, so obviously I was going to cheat on you. This is what cheaters do, guys. They go out here, they cheat on people, and then they find a way to blame it on the other person by saying, oh, well, you treated me terribly, or you didn't answer my calls that time, so you must have been cheating on me. So I was just giving you a dose of your own medicine. It's absolutely disgusting behavior. And her friends or family or whatever probably saw this, right? Hence the comments, why are you cheating on the guy? Just leave him if you're going to cheat on him. Why would you do this stupid crap? Which is a good point, guys. If girls like this, here's the thing. I don't have any issues if girls want to go out and make terrible decisions and get with a whole bunch of random guys. Not my life, I don't care. It does more damage to themselves than other people, in my opinion, right? But the moment you try and bring that to a marriage or a relationship, it's disgusting. You want to cheat on your husband and then, you know, you're surprised when you get divorced, or you act up and you're surprised when he leaves your ass? No sympathy whatsoever.
Like, it's not worth it, move on. But then this side is a little stronger today, and it's telling me, you know, that I feel like he doesn't even feel the same way, or he probably wouldn't have left, but...
Yeah, so if a guy leaves you, here's the thing, okay? A man can leave you and still care. He just not actually care about you. He might care for a little bit before he gets over it. But it probably hurt him to leave. Like, when men get cheated on, it's really funny because people seem to think that men are just completely emotionless. When dudes go through situations like this, what happens is, yeah, they'll cut you off. It'll really hurt them, but they know it's better to shut up than to give you an argument or to fight with you because they know it's not worth it. Whenever dudes display their emotions in situations like this, it always backfires on them. Every single time. This is why, guys, like, women ask this question, why don't men show their emotions? Or why doesn't this guy care about me or that guy care about me? Men get actively punished for showing their emotions. It doesn't mean that dudes have no emotions. Dudes feel a lot of crap all the time, but they don't show you that, because why the hell would they? It's a lose-lose situation. If you want to get cheated on by a woman or she treats you poorly, okay, the worst thing you want to do is fight with the woman. All you can do is just leave, guys. Just get up, leave. That'll hurt her more than anything, because she'll sit on TikTok making videos like this, wondering why she wasn't good enough. And she knows exactly what she did. Okay, guys, and like, people will say that I'm ragging on this woman here, or I'm being unfair or mean. She could, if she actually had a reason, if she had something, she could simply say it here. Well, my man cheated on me. I started a fight with him over it, which was justified, and then he divorced me because he didn't want to deal with me. Explanation given. Your man cheated on you. But she doesn't bring that up, does she? She doesn't bring anything of substance up other than emotions. The man randomly left me. Men don't just randomly up and leave their childhood marriages. It's not something that happens. Statistically, it's the women who do this.
I truly feel like we had so much in common, and I'm afraid that I'm never going to find someone that has that much in common with me again.
This line of thinking is also really disgusting, guys, because they're not actually sad about losing the man. They're sad about losing what they thought that they had from the man, right? So notice in these situations, guys, it's like, it's never, I miss my guy, you know, I love and care about him so much, and I hurt him really bad, or blah. It's none of this, okay? It's always, I'm worried that my next experience won't give me what I want. Like, love is just this, excuse me, really selfish activity to a lot of people, guys, where they don't actually care about the other person. They're always just looking for the next big thing, you know? How's this next person going to make me feel? Or what's the next person going to give me? And then they wonder why their relationships actually implode. It's because they don't care about the other person. There's no empathy. There's no giving and taking. It's all just, I'm taking, and when the relationship is over, I hope that the next person can give me something. You know, it's never actually grieving about the other person or caring about the other person, guys, which to me is incredibly sad, because it shows you that the relationship didn't mean anything in the first place.
I think it's just sad how relationships change. We were so in love when we were younger, and I just wish that he had given it the chance to see if we could get back there, because I think for both of us, the last year of our lives had a lot of changes, and there was like a lot of stressors.
No. The answer is no. When girls do this stuff, guys, and they say, man, I just wish that my man gave it another chance. No. Sorry, it is my personal belief, guys, that men shouldn't be out here just giving chances. Okay, if you want to make bad mistakes in your relationship, don't expect the guy to stay with you. Hell, a lot of the times these girls don't even consider it mistakes. They just got caught in whatever the hell they were doing, and the dude ditches them. They would have continued to do it no matter if they got caught or if they were divorced, or, you know, they would have done it up until the point that they got caught. Expecting this, yeah, well, I did something, but I want the guy to continue to put up with me. No. I want the guy to give it another chance. No. I don't think dudes should be out here, guys, putting up with terrible behavior and then giving out second and third chances. My belief, guys, is that you get what you tolerate from people. If you don't tolerate bullcrap, you won't get any bullcrap. Okay? And whether or not, here's the thing, okay? If you're going to do this and you cut out all, you know, and you're like, well, I'm lonely. Good. Better to be lonely than to deal with people who don't give a crap about you. That's my personal view of it, guys. It's like, these girls expect men to just stick around. Okay, but there's actually like so many things that personally I would rather do with my life rather than sit around and give women second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chances. It's not happening, man.
And unfortunately, I think that really affected our marriage. I don't know, I just feel like we had so much in common, and we could have been so happy if we were both willing to work on our flaws in the relationship.
Guys, keep in mind, we haven't, you know, what are we in, like 3 minutes into this video or something, and we still haven't mentioned anything concrete, by the way, anything of substance. We're just like, man, I wish that we worked on our flaws. Let me play that back again. Oh yeah, so it says, I wish we were, you know, both willing to work on our flaws, implying that, of course, he doesn't want to work on his. But of course, we don't actually hear what those flaws might be. We don't hear anything about it. It's just, I'm getting divorced and I think that you should feel sorry for me.
Willing to work on our flaws in the relationship. I just struggle because I feel like when I look in the future, when we had one together, there really was a lot of happiness, and I truly think what we were going through in that moment was temporary.
Might have been temporary for you. It doesn't sound as though it was too temporary for the guy. Like, again, guys, the idea that men should just put up with bad behavior because, oh, well, it's temporary and we can work through this. Perhaps the behavior shouldn't have been done in the first place.
So I just struggle. I know that obviously he doesn't feel the same and he wanted to move on, or else he wouldn't have divorced me, but I don't know. I just feel like we had a strong connection, and it's upsetting to see that gone.
Yeah. I'm getting like really weird vibes from this video, by the way, guys, because to me, she actually doesn't seem sad at all. Like, it seems like she's just putting on this little bit of a show, to be honest with you. It doesn't seem like there's actually any genuine emotion there. She's probably just frustrated, like she said at the beginning, that her wifehood got ripped out from underneath her. Okay? Like, it doesn't seem to me like she's genuinely, you know, upset.
And to be strangers and like basically hate each other, to see that gone. And to be strangers and like basically hate each other. It's just like, what was the point? Could have just stayed strangers.
Yep. And so, guys, we go through this before we continue to the next clip on today's episode, right? I don't know how long this clip was, 3 minutes. And notice how we didn't get anything of substance, right? Again, if the dude cheated, if the dude did something terrible, I am sure that we would have heard about it all over the TikTok, you know, this particular TikTok. Like, here's what he did, here's why it was wrong, blah, blah, blah. But it was the woman who got divorced for seemingly no reason, guys. And again, going back to the beginning of the video, you have to ask yourself, why would a man just up and leave his marriage with his childhood sweetheart with no communication? And my answer to that, guys, the reason why men do this is because the woman has typically done something incredibly egregious. Typically infidelity. Okay? That's my belief on the thing, guys. Like, I really think that she probably cheated on the guy, and that's why he up and left, and to be honest, good on him for doing so. And again, it doesn't seem like she actually cared about the man anyway. It's just, I want to be a wife. Like, guys, I would encourage you, after this video, go back and watch. There was like a video a week ago, I think I did on this woman. She's on the thumbnail. You'll be able to see it just fine. And watch the video, guys. Like seriously, go back and watch the video. It's actually disgusting to watch. But let's continue on to the next one here. And I haven't watched this one, but I think this is another divorced woman. So let's jump in.
In this comment here to update you guys, did not message him, and here's why. I get up this morning, log into Facebook, and I don't know if, like, where y'all live, if there are these "are we dating the same guy" groups. So I'm in, like...
How funny is that women literally have groups dedicated to figuring out whether or not they're dating the same man? You know why this is so funny? Because the answer is yes, they are all dating the same men. It's real, guys, that is absolutely hilarious to me.
The official one for Houston, and there's like 4 offshoots, because I mean, they're hilarious. I have like married friends that are in them just to watch. Anyway, first post on my Facebook feed is from that group, and it's this guy. So yeah, I read all the comments and I'm like, nah, I don't think we will be messaging that individual. So there's that, which I was also already on the fence about, because I am talking to like a couple other people, and I'm not good at like talking to multiple people. I get confused, I forget things,
and yet you still do date multiple people. So let's put the pieces together here, guys. This is a divorced woman who spends her time in these Facebook groups that talk about whether or not they're dating the same man. Now, she is dating, in her own words, multiple men at the same time, and it seems to me that she's come across one of the dudes that she was dating in the group. You know, another girl has said, I'm dating this guy, is anyone else dating this guy at the same time? And then she makes this video saying what she's saying now. Which again, guys, you know, oh, I'm not going to message him. I guarantee you this woman is going to message him. Literally, it's always the opposite of what they say, guys. Oh, he's so gross. That guy's muscles are too big. And then who do they end up flirting with and messaging, guys? The dude with the huge muscles or the loud car. Have you guys heard that one? It's always the loud, like the loud car and men with muscles, right? Women will walk around and say, oh, a dude with muscles, that's gross. I prefer like a dad bod, okay? Or they'll say things like, man, that guy is an a-hole. His car is so loud. But who do the women talk to, guys? They talk to the dudes with the loud vehicles and lots of muscles. It doesn't matter if there are 50 other women who are talking to him at the same time. They say that it matters, guys, but it really doesn't. These women would rather share the same one dude among 50 women than to go for a dude that they're not attracted to.
Respond to the wrong text messages, and I do that already with my friends. I respond to the wrong text messages and stuff, and it's like 10 times worse when you're dating.
I mean, are you dyslexic? Like, how does this happen? Are you unable to read? Guys, like, I am not the smartest person, okay? Like, I forget things all of the time, okay? But I can't remember once in the past, like, 5 years I've ever gotten friends' messages mixed up. And do you know why, guys? Because I'm not dyslexic, because I can read the messages. Okay, there might have been, like, one recently where I was, like, half asleep or something like that. But to frequently get it wrong, like, I don't understand how this happens, because you can read the message. Anyway, let's keep going.
So, yeah. I don't put all my eggs in one basket, but my basket is very small. That, and I am not at all looking for something serious or like a committed relationship or anything resembling that right now.
Then what's the problem? If you're dating a dude who's dating lots of women at the same time who are evidently in your group, but you don't want anything serious, what's the problem? What's the issue? This is literally what you asked for. It's really funny to me how you can literally give women what they ask for, and they're like, wow, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to talk with that guy. Which, again, she will end up doing. But it's just really funny to watch how she's saying that she doesn't want anything serious at this stage in her life, which is a lie, by the way, that women tell themselves. Like, a lot of these girls are straight up lonely, and they would have a relationship with that guy if they could get it, but they can't. So they have to sit here and lie and say, yeah, I'm not looking for anything serious at the moment. It's just absolute cope.
I'm just looking for somebody fun to spend time with and, like, hang out with. That's it. Like, not some big thing, you know.
Guys, imagine if this is like your, you know, like your grandmother or your mother, and you hear this stuff. You know, she's literally posting, again, this is like an older woman posting on TikTok, I believe this is, saying that she's looking for just casual fun experiences. Like, how embarrassing is that, man? Imagine if you were this woman's, like, you know, son or something like that, and you see this video, you'd be like, what on earth is this?
No, I just, when my son is with his dad, I like to go to the movies or go, like, walking or whatever, and I like company, and, you know, that's it, company. So...
Can I get a raise of hands from you guys down in the comments who have watched this far, who believe that this woman is looking for random men to share walks with? Like, at what point are we going to watch videos like this and say, that's a lie? That makes absolutely no sense. These women are not, like, looking for knitting partners, guys. They're not looking for dudes to read the Bible with them. That's not what's happening. They're having casual fun with random dudes that they meet, coping, saying that they don't want a relationship even though they would take one if they could get it, and complaining that other women are dating the same dude, despite the fact that they could simply choose not to date the same dude as well. But here we are.
That's where we're at. Somebody asked if how he knew where I worked. He didn't know I worked there. He didn't. It just happened to be like a coincidence. That's it. And I will say, I was very happy. I was actually looking like cute yesterday too. I've lost a good amount of weight recently, and so my clothes had been really big and baggy, and so I went and got like all new clothes this weekend and was wearing like cute new outfit and everything. And so I mean, I looked okay. And I do have a date this week. Obviously not with this individual. So
she will end up trying to get back with that dude, though. I guarantee it. And chances are, guys, this man probably won't even have to take her out on a date. It's always the question, right? you see videos where women are saying like, yeah, I want to be, again, this woman wants casual, you know, just to hang out or whatever, but she's going on dates. Okay, so that doesn't even make sense there. But it's really weird that, in my opinion, the dudes even take them out on dates in the first place. Like, if a girl likes you, particularly like girls who are like this age, man, especially, like, they don't require dudes to take them out on dates. Like, this same woman at her age now, I guarantee you there has been so many times where a man has not had to take her out on a date to get anywhere. But there are still dudes doing this, which is still, again, amazing to me.
So it's not like, you know, this was going to be an end-all be-all thing. It was just like a funny haha moment. So that's the update and end of the story, at least for now. Who knows? One of my friends always say I have like the most hilarious dating stories, and it's true. At one point I was going to write a book about them all, and I think I might revive that idea of my experience dating at 38, 39 to 50, whatever it's going to be.
Well, that sounds like some content for the channel, so maybe we'll have to keep an eye on this woman and her dating escapades. But guys, we're going to be leaving it there. As always, guys, remember to leave your thoughts and your comments. Why do you guys think that a man would randomly, with no communication, divorce his childhood sweetheart? And what do you think about the subsequent woman ranting about her dating life on TikTok? Also, guys, don't forget to come and join us over on Locals. Locals is totally free to join, guys, and if you are interested in supporting the channel, make sure that you go and check that out. But otherwise, we're going to be leaving it there, so make sure that you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.